Peace, 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 family. I was just pondering over the words that I seen of the minister, and the quote says that you win the argument but lose the soul. Oh man, that's deep on so many levels. I mean, you could do a lecture just off those few words. You really can't even be a surface dweller to really understand those words. Cause most of us, we like, I won the argument, I'm good, right? But it's not always about winning. That's what the minister is saying. It's not always about winning the argument. Sometimes you have to understand to overstand. Understand? Do you hear what I'm saying? So sometimes when you think you really won, you lost. That's what the minister is saying. But some of us, we always gotta be right. But sometimes to be right, when somebody is pointing out our wrongs, right? Or what they deem to be wrong. The minister said that even if you are right, what the person is presenting to you, there could be truth in it. So yes, in its totality, that particular individual that's bringing you what they deem to be the truth, what they deem to be correct, what they deem to be proper, right? If we would look deep into it, and that's why it's so important when we're dealing with circumstances and situations to bring a good mood, a proper spirit to it. Because that can kind of help with the angle that we dissect and that we listen to things in. How we perceive, how we receive what people are bringing us. So these words are so heavy. You win the argument, but you lose the soul. So the minister is saying, what good is it to argue just for the sake of arguing, just to win? But you lose the essence of your being. You lose your morality. You lose your integrity. You lose the principles that come with dialoguing, There's a basis for reasoning. We lose that a lot of time. We lose that ability because we get so caught up in our emotion, which is nothing but energy in motion. Man, those words are beautiful words. You win the argument but lose the soul. So in reality, you might have won that battle, but you lost the war. The biggest war, which is the internal war. We lost that which connects us to our Creator. Oh, brothers and sisters, that's where the self-analyzation comes in, right? Where we all have to analyze ourselves. It's not always about, it's about being right, don't get me wrong, but how do we go about being right? That's the question. What's the manner in which we go about being right? So what the minister is saying, hell, we need to try to avoid the arguments as much as possible and converse in a civilized, rational manner. That's what the minister is saying. He's saying you win the argument, but you lose the soul. You lose the essence of yourself. All of that energy spent arguing, trying to be right? Not listening. We puffed up. We in ourselves. We feeling ourselves. We up one. Right? And then the person, see, somebody has to be the bigger person when there's that much energy involved. Right? Nobody's listening. Everybody trying to get a win. Right? Everybody trying to level up on that level, right? Let us all strive, brothers and sisters, to be better listeners. And you can resolve conflicts. We can resolve conflicts just by being better listeners. So that's just my thoughts about this. There's so much in this. In those 6-7 words, so much that you can plumb into and delve into. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing off. Peace.